Question number 3, we've got a smooth sphere is moving on a horizontal plane with a speed u when it collides with a fixed vertical wall. So we know how this would look like. We've got the ball and that is going to collide with a wall, and then the initial velocity is u. At the instant of collision, the direction of motion of s makes an angle alpha with the wall. So we know that the angle is alpha, and we know that tan of alpha is 5 over 12. So if tan of alpha is 5 over 12, we can make alpha, this is 5, this is 12, and we know this is 13. So we can then figure out sine alpha is 5 over 13 and cos alpha is 12 over 13. The coefficient of restitution is 3 over 5, so we know E is 3 over 5 between the wall and the ball. We have to find the speed after the collision. So what we are trying to find is, we are trying to find what is V. So the first thing that we do in all collision question, so this would be u sine alpha, and then the horizontal component would be u cosine alpha. And when the ball is leaving from the wall, that would still be the same. So this is u cosine alpha, and then the vertical component would be e times u sine alpha. So let's quickly find that out. U is u, cosine alpha is 12 over 13. So we know that my x component, or the parallel component, is 12 over 13u. Now the vertical component, or my y component, that would be 3 over 5 times u sine alpha. Sine alpha would be 5 over 13. So 5 and 5, that goes off. So we will now have the vertical component is 3u over 13. So x is 12u over 13. The y component is 3u over 13. So to find what is v will be equal to square root x squared plus y squared. So let's square this, then we can add them, and then find the square root these guys. So squaring them, we will have 144 u squared over 169 plus 9 u squared over 169, square root that. So you will definitely get square root 153 u over 13. 153 is, yeah, we can divide it by, so that would be 153, divide that by 3, that's 51. So that should be, oh, doesn't really, oh yeah, 51, can we divide 51? I would just leave it here, and then just checking if we can do 153 divide by 17. Oh, okay, so you've got 9, so that will then be 3 root 17u over 13. So the speed of collision, the speed after collision would be 3 root 17 over 13u, because because what I did is we kind of split this as root 9 times root 17. Root 9 became 3, and then the root 17 was left. That is question number 3.